Allison, can you explain what internet is?
I still love technology.
Pretty amazing.
Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
Hey students, Mr. Ogden here. Today we're going to learn how to use Google Forms. Now just a reminder, to get into Google Classroom, make sure you go to your desktop, click on Google Chrome, go to google.com and sign in. You probably are already signed in, so as long as you are signed into your Scan Warriors account, make sure it's your first name dot last name at scanwarriors.com. Then you can click on your waffle and then click Classroom, and then of course you would go to the proper class. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go to my Fate class here. The new assignment will be on the top. Go ahead and click on it. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So it's called Create a Survey Using Google Forms. So it's 20 points. Directions: you're going to create a 10-question survey about yourself with 4 possible answers and photos for each. So step 1, you'll watch this tutorial video below. It'll be down there when I'm all done. Make sure you pause and play the video as needed. I've had students that are just trying to watch the whole video and then they don't know what to do, so pause and play it as needed. So as I do something, pause the video and then go do it, and then come back and forth to the video. Step 2 is to create a Google form. You'll review to make sure you met all the requirements. When you're done with it, you'll turn it into Google Classroom. So the requirements are 2 points per question. You need 10 total questions like the directions say, with 4 possible answers for each question. Of course, 1 or more needs to be correct. And then each possible answer must have a photo, so 4 photos per question. Okay, so here's how you start. So as you're doing this, you need to create a Google form. So here's how you do it. So if you notice, students, on the right hand side where it says your work, there's nothing there. We're going to create our own form, so I'm going to show you how to do that. What you actually do is you're going to hit your waffle on the top right, and you're going to scroll down until you find the purple one that says Forms, and then click on it. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to click this purple check mark that says blank quiz. Okay, and it'll be blank quiz. Just go ahead and click no thanks. At the top, you're just going to title this your name. So for example, you know, Chris's quiz or Stephanie's quiz or Jose's quiz, whatever it is. I'm just going to put Mr. Ogden's, actually let's put survey. So just go ahead and title it your name and then survey. So you just title it there, title it here. So Mr. Ogden's survey, S-U-R-V-A-Y. Okay. And when you select down here, this is the first question. Now, this is where the question goes. So if you're not sure what to do for your survey, these are going to be questions about yourself. So you're going to be eventually sending it out to maybe a few trusted friends or people in the class to take your survey to see how well they may or may not know you. So if you go back to Google Classroom, you'll notice that there's 100 getting to know you questions. So if you click on it, these are some ideas you can use. Now it says who is your hero. You would just change that to who is my hero, because of course these questions are all about you, or any of these other ones. You know, what is your proudest accomplishment? What is my proudest accomplishment? So it could be anything about you at all. I'm just going to start very simple and just put what is my favorite color? Question mark. So as you notice, the first letter of the first word is capitalized, and so make sure you use proper spelling, grammar, punctuation, and then you do have a question mark. So now to do this, what we need to do is add options. So if you just click right here, option 1, you can just put a color and just type red. And then you want to come down here that says add an option. So add another option, and I'm just going to click it one more time where it says add option, and now I'm going to put green. I'm going to click add option again. I'll put blue. I'm going to put add option again. I will put pink. Okay, so those are my 4 options. And if you notice, you need to be able to create and determine whether or not these answers are correct. So you just simply click answer key. Okay, and you select the correct answer. So I'm going to put blue as my favorite answer. It leaves a check mark, and I just click done. Okay, so it shows a green check mark. If I click answer key again, let's say it was blue and green. If you want to do that, then you can leave that check mark. Okay, if you want to, you can make, each question worth 2 points if you want. That's just really for fun. We don't really need to do that. So answer key, or you know what, we can even just do 1 point per question. So the answer key is where you determine which answer is correct. All the other ones you just leave. So blue would be my favorite color. And in order to do this properly, you need to have a picture for each question. So I will click Add Image right here, and I can just go to Google Image Search and just type in red, because that was the answer I selected for that one. And you can just use any picture that is red. It doesn't matter. I can just do a red square. Sure. Just click on it and then click the word Insert. I'm going to move myself out of the way a little bit. Insert. And there we go. Now there's a red picture. Okay, now the green one, I just go to the green one, put my mouse right there, click on the Add Image photo right there, Google Search, and now do green. Now I can do anything that's green. Okay, I can just double click it or click it and then press Insert. Blue, which is the correct answer. Google Image Search, type in blue. Insert. And then pink. So that would be my fourth possible answer. So I'm going to type in pink. Okay, so what I want to also do is hit this button that says required, so I make sure when my friends or whoever takes the survey about me, they have to take, or they have to answer each question. So what is my favorite color? Now if I wanted to come up here and see what it looked like, okay, when they actually take the survey, all you do is click this little eyeball up top that says preview, and then there it is. What is my favorite color? And then they would answer. So you notice it has one question and then 4 possible answers, and each possible answer needs to have a picture. So to get back, you can just close that, and then you're back on your survey. And if you notice, it did say other down here. There was another option that got added down here. You can just hit the X. Okay, let's say I messed up. I didn't want pink. Let's just say, oops, I didn't want pink. Just hit the X and then click add another option. Oops. I'm sorry, just click add option right here. You just click the word add option, and then I can do, I say I want to do orange. Okay, so I type orange, go to my photo, Google search, orange. There we go, orange. So there we go. So if you mess up, you can just hit the X. And again, to add another option, you just click the word right there and add option. If you want to see what it looks like when they go to take it later, preview. And there we go. All right, so you can close that out. Now let's say I wanted to just do another question. All you need to do is come over here to the right where this bar is, and you can just hit add question, hit the plus. And now there's another question down here. So now you can do another question like, what is my favorite superhero? Question mark. Okay, so again, you need to have 4 possible answers and 1 photo for each possible answer. Make sure that it says multiple choice right here. Make sure you have the 4 options. Make sure you do your answer key, and just do 1 point per question is fine. And then make sure you have this required button on. And then just like Google Classroom says, you're going to create 10 questions, 4 possible answers, and photos for each. Okay, so it'll be 4 photos per question. For the scoring, it's 20 points. You get 2 points per question, as long as you have your question with proper grammar, and you have 4 possible answers, and 1 or more answers can be correct. And each possible answer does have a photo, so 4 photos per question. Then that will be the requirements. And then what you do is when you're done, let's say this, for example, was question number, right here, let's just say this was question number 10. Okay, all you need to do is come back to Google Classroom. To turn it in, all you need to do is just click Add or Create. Okay, and go to your Google Drive. So click on the word Google Drive, and then it'll show up right here under Recent. And you just double click on it, and your survey will be right there. And then if I'm all done, I have everything for the requirements, you just click Turn In. Okay, Turn In. And turn in when I'm all done. And later on, I'll show everybody how to share it and have your friends and other students in class take your survey. But if you have any questions, please let me know.